What's up guys, back out here for another video. Today we are actually not messing with the SRT4. It is at my house, but today we're going to be messing with my motorcycle. So for those of you that don't know, I have two motorcycles. I have a 2014 Honda Grom that I got in like 2018 maybe 2019, and then I have a 2009 Honda Shadow. I bought the Shadow brand new off the showroom floor early 2010. So I've had the bike for a long time, but I just don't ever ride it. The bike has roughly 5,000 miles on it, and then the bike has been actually sitting since 2018, probably, something like that. I think that's the last time I rode it at least. So right now I'm going to head to U-Haul. I actually rented a motorcycle trailer just to make things simple. Rather than going and get my enclosed trailer, this is going to be way easier. So I'm going to pick up the motorcycle trailer, head to my little garage, pick up the motorcycle, and then we'll run her over to the big garage and see if we can mess with it a little bit today. If not today, tomorrow. My name is Zach Ellis, and welcome to my journey. I don't know where I'm going or how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to be tearing shit up every step of the way, along with a few friends, of course. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be building, modifying, repairing, fabricating, and racing every chance I get. Terrifying. But if you enjoy this content, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, and of course, enjoy the video. Alright, we got the trailer. I don't know if you can see it back there, but trailer is acquired. Anybody who's never used a U-Haul trailer, I would definitely recommend using one if there's a U-Haul near you. This trailer, for me to use it for the day, I'm only going to use it for like, I don't know, 3 hours total. It's 14 bucks. Even if I had it for 22 hours, it's only $14. And then $8 more for, I think it's $8,000 of insurance. So I'm out of pocket 25 bucks, but I get a trailer to use for the day. Either way, headed down the highway. I'm going to, I might film a little bit of the drive if it's not too rainy, and pick the camera back up when we get there. Alright, we made it to the small garage. I got the door shut because this is heated inside here, so it's warm. It's like 40 degrees outside. But got the bike here. I reassembled it for the most part. So the seats were off. The seat was off. I put the seat back on. The gauge cluster was off. I just put like a bolt in it for now to keep it from flying off. I might throw some tape on it. And then the air box, which is over here. So the bike now is ready to transport. I have to turn it around though, so I'm gonna have to sit out in the rain for a few minutes, which not ideal, but is what it is. All right, that was brutal. The brake was dragging. Which made the bike very heavy. knew what I was doing, which I did not. All right, so we got the bike in the corner back here. Seats off, some of the covers are off. Obviously the gas tank is removed. I went ahead, I hooked up the trickle charger to it so the battery can charge, because it does have a dead battery. And I'm currently working on, well, I've confirmed the petcock is working. So the petcock, for those of you that don't know, is the little valve on the bottom of a gas tank on a bike to allow fuel to flow to the carburetor. Right now, if you can see this, this is the fuel hose, a little nipple sticking out there. That's where the fuel actually leaves the tank and goes out. This portion is the petcock, which has a fuel on and off switch, and then it has a vacuum. So the way I'm confirming that the petcock works is I have my brake bleeder here. It's all I had, but it works. So you have to create a vacuum on that nipple. So if I pump this up with the petcock closed in the off position, it's holding a vacuum. It's leaking a little because the hose that is attached to the bleeder is actually a little larger. It's for brake nipples versus that is a little tiny vacuum line. But either way, once you put vacuum on the petcock, with the petcock closed, no fuel should come out. Now, with that vacuum applied still, if I pump it up, click this thing to on or reserve, I have to manipulate the tank a little bit because there's such little gas in it, and fuel comes out. So that's how we can tell that our fuel tank petcock is working correctly. All right, so we've got all the gas drained out of the gas tank. The bike has been on the trickle charger for, I don't know, like 2 hours or something, however long I've been here. So we're gonna go ahead, throw the boost pack on it, see if I can get it to power up. If it powers up, I'll make sure it cranks. As long as it cranks, then I guess I'm gonna go ahead, throw the gas tank back on and see if I can get it to start. Oh, we got power. Perfect. Back out here for another day. This is like day 3 of messing with the bike. Got a new battery for it. It's a Mighty Max battery. Got it on Amazon. It was like 30 bucks. All it needs to do is crank the bike over. So this should be good. I don't know how long it'll last. As long as it lasts long enough for me to sell the bike, I'm cool with it. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna drop the battery in, try to crank it over again. Hopefully the bike starts. It smells like such bad gas in here right now, so hopefully we can get fresh gas running through this thing and it'll fire up no issue. Alright, we got the battery installed, fuel is turned on, power is working on the bike, so we're going to go ahead and hopefully get this thing running. That was good. this is. It's like nasty, nasty gas. I wonder if it's flammable. I'm just gonna do it right here on the floor. It's probably safe, right? Alright, just a little bit of fuel. Let me get a lighter. Alright. Map gas should ignite it if it is flammable. Alright, let's see what it does. Yup. That's just some really old, nasty gas. I guess it's just old gas. Maybe a little oil in there. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a good thing to this. At least, whatever this nasty shit is, at least it's not in the engine anymore. Right? Alright, we are back out here with the freaking Honda Shadow. I've already worked on the bike. I spent the first few hours working on it. First thing I did, I bought a new petcock for it. I had an assumption it was bad. It was leaking a little bit, and this is the old one. So that's the old one. You can see the crusty shit on there. So that thing was all gunked up. So that was contributing to the no run issue that we were having. Well, I'm assuming it wasn't getting enough fuel to the carburetor in a timely manner. So I replaced that this morning. Another thing I did was I pulled the carb off and I rejetted it. I had put these pipes on. I didn't rejet the bike, and then the bike sat. So I went ahead. I changed out the main jet from a 120, and I can't remember, 122 or 120, and I put in a 124. So getting a little more fuel got the bike running, and now the bike starts up, first click of the button, and it idles. Let me show you that. Alright, here we go. It is a little warm already, so I'm kind of cheating, but it's alright. So, as you see, we got the bike idling. I was messing with it most of the morning for the first 2 hours or so. Got the idle good. The one thing I did notice the other day, which I don't know if I filmed it, but there was a coolant leak. There's 2 coolant lines that go into the carburetor. I guess 3 years ago when I removed the carburetor to clean it out, I must have pinched one of those lines and put a little tiny pinhole. So every time I got the bike started, it would pump coolant out, and it looked like it was leaking from the bottom of the cylinder, which I was like, oh, fuck, I'm about to just throw this thing away. But it was just that hose dripping down. So I just cut the hose short, put it back in, works completely fine. The coolant leak leaked out enough to where when I let the bike idle earlier, the temperature light came on. So I'm letting the bike cool down right now. I'm gonna pull the tank back off, add extra coolant to the system, and then go for a test drive.